Hi, wishing to speak about Goenka being a cult group. Uh, One of the reasons why it's alleged that Goenka is the Goenka organization is a cult is because they have classical signs of being a cult. But I'd like to speak about that. But I'd also like to give warnings that if you're thinking about enrolling on a Goenka course, I'd like to advise you that that there's different levels of pain that one experiences in meditation, and sticking with the pain one can get valuable insights, and sticking with the pain is a big part of Buddhist practice, because it's about seeing the reality of what pain is and the role that we play in it and getting insights into pain. But obviously there are degrees of that, because if you want to experience pain you can just go and stick your hand in a fire, uh, and that obviously wouldn't be skillful. And I suggest that for some people who are vulnerable and dealing with difficulty in their life, the level of pain that you'll be subjected to in a Goenka retreat, some people say it was abusive, it traumatized them. Obviously, learning to deal with pain, it's good to do it slowly, otherwise one can go insane. I mean, pain drives many people insane. And the reports from ex-Goenka people is that the pain that they were exposed to during their 10-day Goenka retreat was too much. It was too much too soon. They couldn't handle it. The staff were unsympathetic, were unreasonable, and in worst cases they were even abusive. And as I think I mentioned on the other video, I know one man, he had to threaten to use his car as a battering ram and drive down the locked gates before the Goenka people would let him go. So just be aware that you'll be subjected to a lot of pain, and some people say it's too much too soon. So if you're vulnerable, please be aware of that. Goenka talk about the attitude that the Goenka people have is cult-like. It's like what we do is the best. And that's a symptom of a cult organisation. One of the most worrying things is that if you look at Buddhist practice as a whole, if you look at Buddhist groups that aren't classified as cults, then there's not that many complaints or allegations against them. But if you look at on the internet, the percentage of people who are making allegations and accusing stuff against Goenka system, and if you compare the numbers of allegations and accusations against, for example, Goenka, and if you compare the number of allegations and accusations against other forms of Vipassana practices, then it becomes very obvious that the number of allegations and accusations against Goenka just are much, much, much higher than all other forms of Vipassana put together. I mean, I practiced Mahasi Sayadaw Vipassana. I was a monk for a few years, but I practiced it. I've been a Buddhist now for about 20, 25 years. Never once have I heard an accusation of abuse or being traumatized by anyone practicing Mahasi Sayadaw or other forms of Vipassana techniques. Sorry, it's only Goenka that has these accusations and allegations. So that's a classical trait of a cult, is that it has an unusually high rate of people saying bad things about them. Also, the amount of money which Goenka amasses and how they've expanded over the globe, the expansion rate, it's only cults that expand that fast. I mean, Mahasi Sayadaw, for example, another Vipassana method, that's hardly expanded at all. Another very common Buddhist school, the Ajahn Chah tradition, that's expanded very, very slowly. Cults tend to expand at mushroom rate exceptionally high, and if you look at the expansion rate of Goenka, it's classical cult expansion rates. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.